In a dimly lit lab in China, a mouse embryo floats in a glass container. No womb, no mother, just artificial fluids and science. This isn't a movie. It's real. And it's just one of many jaw-dropping experiments happening right now. From growing brains in dishes to cloning extinct animals, these aren't predictions. They've already happened. Here are 10 real experiments that sound like science fiction but are absolutely true. Fact 1. Growing human embryos in artificial wombs. Scientists in China and Israel have successfully grown mouse embryos inside fully artificial wombs, glass containers filled with nutrient-rich fluids. This breakthrough opens the door to human embryo development without a human body. Researchers believe it could revolutionize premature birth survival rates and even lead to future external gestation. Ethics boards are watching closely, but science is already one step ahead. Recent developments suggest this technology could one day eliminate the need for traditional pregnancy. Artificial wombs may soon offer solutions for infertility and high-risk pregnancies. Fact 2. AI judges in real courtrooms. In China and Estonia, artificial intelligence systems are being used to analyze legal cases, deliver rulings, and even sentence defendants. They evaluate evidence, apply legal codes, and generate verdicts faster than human judges. These systems have already processed millions of minor cases with a high accuracy rate. Critics worry about transparency, but governments are pushing forward. In some regions, AI judges now handle traffic violations and small claims almost entirely autonomously. Some experts believe AI could assist in reducing judicial bias, if trained ethically. Fact 3. Head transplants on animals. Surgeons have successfully transplanted the heads of rats and monkeys onto other bodies, keeping them alive for minutes to hours. The controversial neuroscientist Sergio Canavero once claimed he would perform the first human head transplant and even conducted spinal cord fusion tests in animals. Although no human trials have taken place, the science is progressing faster than expected. Imagine waking up in a completely different body. This might be how. New research is focusing on neural reconnection to make long-term survival possible. These experiments raise both ethical alarms and radical hopes for future medicine. Fact 4. Brain-to-brain communication. Neuroscientists have enabled communication between two human brains using brainwave reading headsets and digital relays. In one experiment, a person thought of moving their hand, and another person's hand moved. This tech bypasses speech entirely, transmitting ideas from one brain to another in real time. We're not just talking telepathy. We're building it. Further tests involve remote cooperation between participants across continents. The future of silent, mind-to-mind communication may arrive sooner than expected. Fact 5. Reversing death in cells. Scientists at Yale University managed to revive cells in pig organs hours after death using a system called OrganX. The technique restored circulation and cellular function, challenging the definition of death itself. This could lead to new methods of organ preservation and even emergency trauma care. Is permanent death about to be optional? Some scientists believe it may extend the viable window for organ transplants. Others envision future protocols that might revive patients after cardiac arrest or stroke. Fact 6. Lab-grown mini-brains that think. In labs around the world, scientists are growing cerebral organoids, tiny versions of human brains made from stem cells. Some have developed electrical activity similar to that of a newborn baby. These mini-brains are used to study diseases like Alzheimer's, but they're also raising massive ethical questions. If a brain thinks even a little, does it feel? Some researchers now report that these organoids can respond to light or external stimuli. The more complex they become, the more urgent the debate around consciousness grows. Fact 7. Memory transfer between animals. At UCLA, researchers transferred a memory from one sea slug to another using RNA. The recipient slug reacted as if it had lived the experience itself. This points to the possibility that memories aren't just stored in brain structures, but in molecules. Could we one day upload skills or memories matrix style? New trials aim to replicate memory encoding in mammals. This may open the door to future memory recovery or even experience sharing. Fact 8. Cloning extinct animals. Woolly Mammoth Project. Colossal Biosciences is using CRISPR gene editing to bring back the woolly mammoth by inserting its DNA into the genome of an Asian elephant. Their goal: revive the species and reintroduce it into Arctic ecosystems to fight climate change. The first mammoth hybrid could be born within a few years. Bringing back extinct animals isn't sci-fi, it's happening. The project has already yielded embryos with over 50% mammoth DNA. Scientists hope these hybrids will help restore lost ecosystems in Siberia. Fact 9. Creating synthetic life. In 2010, scientists at the J. Craig Venter Institute created the first synthetic organism, a bacterial cell with a completely artificial genome. They named it Cynthia. This cell could reproduce, evolve, and even pass on its artificial DNA. It's the first living creature, built entirely by humans. Researchers are now engineering bacteria for custom purposes, like eating oil spills or producing clean energy. This is the beginning of programmable life. Fact 10. Human-animal hybrids, chimeras. In controversial experiments, scientists have created embryos containing both human and animal DNA. Human-monkey chimeras, for example, have survived up to 20 days in lab settings. The goal is to grow human organs inside animals for transplant. But critics argue we're blurring the lines of what it means to be human. Other chimeras have been created using pigs and sheep, aiming for future organ harvesting. This area is one of the most ethically charged frontiers in biotechnology. From head transplants to thinking mini-brains, these real-life experiments feel like science fiction because they're rewriting what's possible. Which experiment shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more mind-blowing science.